Hi, friends. I am sitting outside at a beautiful home that I am house sitting at. The doggies hear me outside, so they want to come play. But there's a storm brewing, so we'll see how long I can stay outside. All of a sudden, the clouds got dark, and it got a little thundery. Hey, Mary, good to see you. So I'm just going to wait for a few more people to pop on. I am loving house sitting, and so just got out of the pool here, which was great. So I've got my pool hair, my pool hat on. How are you guys on this Thursday? So right now it looks like it's just me and you, Mary. So good to see you. So happy you're on. So tonight I just wanted to come live. There's one other person on, 2 people. Yay. I'm sure some more folks will come. Hey, Amber, good to see you. I just mentioned I'm sitting outside. It's a storm is brewing, but it's a beautiful looking summer storm. Look, we'll see how long. When it starts lightning and thundering, I'll have to leave. So anyways, I wanted to come on and just do a little encouragement tonight on this Thursday night from Fear Stops to Faith Steps. So if you haven't seen online, on Monday, I am launching an online adventure. I like that better than course, but it's called 31 Days from Fear Stops to Faith Steps, and it starts Monday and goes 31 days. So I have been so immersed in the Word and studying the book of Joshua and how the people had been going from wandering in the wilderness to a promise, to where they had a promised land coming, but they had to take the faith steps to get to that promised land. And y'all, the wind is starting and the thunder is rolling, so I may end up having to go inside. But hey, Vicki, good to see you. So I just want to encourage you tonight. I don't know about you, but the world is full of fear right now, and for years I've been working on this message that God gave me, called "My Yes is on the Table." And what does it mean to put our yes on the table before the Lord? To just surrender, say, "Yes, Lord, here I am. Here I am." And what keeps us afraid of saying yes to God? And I have had lots of my own responses as I've prayed through what keeps me. I want to say yes to God, but fill in the blank. And what am I afraid of? And I wonder you might as well. So for the next 31 days, starting next Monday, my course, 31 Days from Fear Stops to Faith Steps, we're going to take a journey through the book of Joshua. As you can see in my Bible, it's very marked up because I love this book. The promise of watching the people go from wilderness to promised land. And they had to take a lot of faith steps along the way. So, are you stuck in fear right now? Raise your hand if you're struggling with fear, maybe a bit more than usual. And if you want to say yes to God, but here's my fear stop, whatever it may be. And we all have different fears. Maybe it's for your family. Maybe it's fear of rejection, fear of what God will ask of you, fear of, can I believe He is really good? And we can get stuck in those fears. And today, I just want to encourage you some things I'm learning along the way as I dive into the book of Joshua. And as I mentioned, this is all coming a sampling of the course that launches on Monday, which if you're interested in this course, 31 Days from Fear Stops to Faith Steps, you have to sign up by Sunday night. And if you sign up after this live before midnight tonight, I will send you a coupon code. So, woo, woo, woo. I love giving a good coupon. But here's a snippet of we are going to take 31 days and just go quick daily devotionals written by me to unpack the journey of faith Joshua took in the book of Joshua and the people of Israel, and then take ourselves from fear stops to faith steps. Each day ends with 3 questions. What is your fear stop? What is your faith step? And what is God speaking to your heart? Because we all have those, right? And fear is not a sin. I just want to say that. It is not a sin to be afraid because we have emotions, and God knew that, and He comes alongside of us. It's what we do with that fear. Do we stay stuck in it? Do we take it to God? Do we ask Him to come alongside and help us? He loves us, and He meets us in our fear. That's why Joshua 1:9, He says, "Be strong and courageous, for I am with you." Aren't you so glad to know God is with you? But one of my days that I wrote in day 1 through 7 of the 31 daily devotion, I noticed this in Joshua chapter 1. The people are getting ready. They're on the brink, about to cross over into the promised land, and Joshua, in verse 10, it says, "And Joshua commanded the officers of the people, pass through the midst of the camp and command the people, prepare your provisions, for within 3 days you're going to pass over to take possession of the land your God has given you." And basically Joshua says, prepare your provisions. Now, raise your hand if you like packing for a trip. I hate packing. I do not enjoy packing. I don't know about you. I either procrastinate, and I either do one or two things. I underpack for the trip or I overpack for the trip. It's like no happy medium. So Joshua told the people to make provisions to get ready. They're going on a journey to the promised land. And here is what I think we pack sometimes in our hearts. We are afraid, so we want to pack up our own resources, our own what will make us feel safe, our own not wanting to risk or step out there when God's calling us to something, our own I'll take care of it, God, our own need to be independent. Maybe this is just me. But when I think about the provisions that sometimes I'm packing in my own heart, it becomes heavy baggage. And later we find out that we're reminded that God provided everything the Israelites needed on their journey through the wilderness. And then when they got into the land of promise, he started providing them what they needed as well. Before it was manna, and then it was the honey of the land. So I just want to encourage you today, what provision are you packing in your heart for believing in the promises and the power of God? Because, listen, it can be overwhelming right now in today's world. I feel like I can't see you guys because of the brim of my hat. Joshua told the people, make provisions. We're going on a journey into the promised land. And I would love to invite you to join me. So the deadline is Sunday to sign up. If you sign up tonight by midnight, raise your hand in the comments and I'll send you the link for the 31-day journey from fear stops to faith steps. Each day, a short devotion from Joshua. There's video teachings by me, Facebook Lives, Facebook group, Zoom calls, all of the things. Some of you are already signed up. Yay! But tonight, I just wanted to encourage you. What provisions are you packing in your heart? Are you trying to make your own provisions for the journey into the promised land? Because the Lord has promises for us. He is faithful to us, and he will give us what we need for the journey. So I don't want to carry around my own heavy baggage of people pleasing or fear of rejection or trying to figure out the map, the directions, the plan. And I just want to trust and follow the Lord. And I want to pray that for you and encourage you that the same God that guided the Israelite people into the promised land from fear stops and helped them take those faith steps after faith steps is the same God guiding us, even in this crazy world today. So be encouraged today that he is with you. Joshua 1:9. Joshua was told by God, fear not, for I am with you. Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened. Do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you. He is with you, and he's going to give you what to pack for your journey. Don't forget, raise your hand. A couple of frequently asked questions about this course that I've gotten is, do I have to be there at a certain time? The only time thing is the Zoom calls are going to be on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if you can't make that time, we'll send you the link. So you do not have to have a certain time to be a part of this Bible study. And they're short daily doses of hope for 31 days. And they're pretty. It's colorful. You'll get it in your email. Once you sign up every week, you'll get those 7 days. You get video teachings that you can watch on your own, and then a Facebook group where we can find good community. We won't talk election. We won't talk mask. We won't talk, we just will talk hope. We will talk hope. We will talk hope. We will talk about just the fact that God is with us and that we can move from fear stops into faith steps. So I want to encourage you to think about, what is your fear stop today? And remember that God says, be strong and courageous, fear not, for I am with you. And that God is with you. I love you guys. If you're interested in the course, don't forget to raise your hand and comments or comment. And I will be sure to send you the link to the 31 days from fear stops to faith steps. If you sign up by midnight tonight, I'll extend the discount code and signups end on Sunday. Again, you do not have to be available at a certain time to watch the Zoom call is the only thing that it will be live on Sundays at 8 p.m. And I would just so love to have you. And if you need prayer right now, just send me a message. I love seeing you guys. Iva and Rick, Heather, love you guys.